Oh my god, I had never seen that. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to another video. Well, what do you know? I am back with another microscope video. Now, the reason I'm back with another microscope video, I know some of you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, we've seen this already, please stop. Now, on the other hand, there's some of you guys that have been just completely flooding my DMs, giving me so many ideas to do with the microscope. And you know what? I was like, I want to do a full face under a microscope. Now, what exactly do I mean a full face under a microscope? Now, I want to know what my face looks like before I apply primer and if it makes any difference when I apply the primer. Like, for example, I really want to see if primer works. I want to show you guys what my eyeshadow looks like before putting it on, and then in the process, and then when we're done, I want to see what a blender looks like before we put on the foundation, what it looks like when you apply the foundation, what does foundation actually look like when you actually first pour it in here, and what does it look like in the process of you blending it out, if that makes any sense. So that's what we're gonna do for today. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for all the tremendous love you guys have been showing me in my past videos. I really appreciate it so much. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So here we go. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna first start with the face. What I first have to do is prime. I do use the Professional Benefit Primer, and that is supposed to cover up all of your pores, fill them in, and make your face look blemish free. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and start and show you guys what my nose looks like without any primer, and then we'll move forward to what it looks like with primer. So hold on to your horses, here we go. So this is where I have the most visible pores, believe it or not, as you guys are seeing right about there. Those are the nasty stuff that none of us want to be seen, because when you do apply foundation on top and you don't apply primer, it's like you're emphasizing them a little bit more. So now we're gonna check out my nose area. Ooh, okay, that looks kind of gross. There we go. So now you guys have an idea what my nose area looks like without primer. Now we're gonna move on to what it looks like with primer. So I take about that much of amount and I just go ahead and put it on my forehead and on my nose area to cover up all the pores. Alright, now that everything is blended into the skin, we're going to go ahead and take our microscope once again, go back into this area and see what it looks like. Whoa. Hello. Pores? Who? Can you see them? Because I'm not really seeing them. They actually look blurred out. Now let's look at the nose area. Here's a moment of truth. Oh, honey, they're gone. Hello. Oh my god, this thing actually does work. Like, are you guys seeing the pores? Wow. Okay. So, Benefit, you did an amazing job. This actually does work. Okay, that's interesting. Now we're gonna move on to the brows. This is what a clean brow looks like, as you guys can see. Oh, well, I thought they were clean. Oh, okay. Let's ignore that. I thought they were clean, okay? I thought I had washed my face perfectly fine, but I guess not. Oh no, I know what happened. I had just finished cleaning my face. I cleansed my face in the morning, and then I spoolied them. I brushed them with this spoolie. So this has residue of nasty makeup. Matter of fact, what do you look like? Oh, you're filthy. No wonder my eyebrows are dirty now. Dang, you did me dirty. But we're gonna move on to filling my brows. Okay, so we have one brow done, one brow not done. So now let's see what a brow looks like once you put all the product in there. Now if you look very closely, you can kind of see right here on the right side, it seems a little bit more dirtier. That is the product from the pencil. That is what I use to fill in the bald little spots that I have in my eyebrows. All of that seems very dirty is the product that we use to fill in our brows. Now this is what a brow looks like, and now we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning the brow with a concealer. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10. And I'm going to take this, a flat brush. Now I'm going to be doing a giveaway in today's video because you guys have been just amazing. And you guys have been showing me so much love that I feel like I just have to give back to you guys. So for this video, I'm gonna be giving away a pair of Lilly lashes. Super duper easy. Literally all you have to do is like this video and share this video. That's all you have to do. Just like the video, share the video with your friends, and comment down below. What should we comment? Comment down below strawberry. So now we're gonna move on to cleaning the brows. You guys already saw what a brow looks like before cleaning it. Ooh, I'll show you what concealer looks like on the back of my hand. That is what concealer looks like in the back of my hand. You can see those little bubbles popping because of the product. It has a lot of air in it. Now we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning the brows. I wanna see what the concealer looks like. Ooh, okay, there you go. That is what concealer looks like on top of hair. Now as you can see, the hairs do look camouflage, which is the purpose of using concealer. You use concealer to cover up the hairs that you don't want to be visible, and that's how you clean your brows. So that's pretty dang interesting if you ask me. Now we're going to just go ahead and grab a brush and start blending out the concealer. Alright, now that my brows are done, we're going to move on to shadow. And I'm going to show you guys what a clean eyelid looks like. That's pretty much how a clean eyelid looks like. I even have baby hairs on my eyelid. Is that not weird? Okay, now I'm going to apply my concealer. The same concealer I took to clean my brows. I usually just dot about 1, 2, 3 dots. Okay, what does concealer look like once it's dotted up here? The difference with concealer with no concealer. Right now we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm going to start blending this out. And I probably need a mirror before I mess up. Alright, now we're gonna move on to shadow. For shadow, I'm going to be doing a look that was highly requested. So I'm going to be taking a orange shadow and I'm just going to basically pat it all over the lid, right above here. You guys would think I'm playing around, but ever since I discovered this microscope, I look at everything under a microscope. Like everything, I'm just like, ooh, what does this look like under a microscope? Now this is what a shadow looks like on top of an eyelid. Wow, that's crazy. You see how pigmented it looks on my eye? I'm gonna start blending. That's what I need to do. I need to blend because I look crazy right now. I'm gonna start blending upwards. All right, now we're gonna move on to the second color, and I'm just going to layer it underneath that orange. All right, now we're gonna look like what this shadow looks like. You can kind of see the difference of the orange versus the burgundy color. Alright, now let's see if I did a good job at blending this. So it starts right above here. So everything looks pretty well blended. Yeah, you see that? It looks really good blended. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do a cut crease. So I'm gonna cut my crease and I'll show you guys what it looks like once you're cutting the crease, like what actually concealer looks like mixed with eyeshadow. Alright, so since now I have my crease cut, we're gonna see right here in the corner, because I don't want to mess up my cut crease. We're gonna check out here in the corner what it looks like. Alright, so that looks kind of gross. Oh, that looks so disgusting. Do you see that? Okay, so this is the outer corner of my eye where there's half concealer and then the rest is shadow. As you can see, that's the shadow, and then it moves into the concealer. So that's quite gross, honestly. If we're being honest, that's actually quite gross. All right, now I'm gonna take a shimmery shadow and we're gonna set the lid and we're gonna see what difference it looks like once you apply a shadow on top of the concealer. All right, now let's check out the difference. All right, now you can see there's no concealer left. It is literally just a shimmery shadow with the matte shadow now in the outer corner of the eye. And the shadow looks kind of pretty. Like, I love the way glitter looks under a microscope. It just looks like a disco ball. I really like it. So that's what eyeshadow looks like under a microscope. And now I'm gonna move on to my other eye and I will be back. Okay, now I am complete with my eyes. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but we still have to do the whole face. And then we need to apply lashes, which lashes make a drastic change. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys what my lashes look like without any mascara or anything in them. So that is what my lashes are looking like. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of shadow. There is a lot of fallout that falls from the shadows, which then falls onto my lashes, so that's why they're looking a little bit like this. But right now I have no mascara, nothing whatsoever on my lashes, just the eyeshadow that fell on there. When I wear really dramatic lashes like the ones that I'm about to apply, which are the Lilly lashes in the style Mink Miami, I don't like to apply any mascara onto my lashes. And this is something that I just started doing very recently. I've noticed that it helps my natural lashes blend in so much better with the false lashes. So that's why I don't apply any mascaras. Okay, now I'm gonna pop these on. Alright, I have my lash on and I made sure the glue is dry, so it's completely dry now. So I'm gonna show you guys what the lash looks like. There you go. That's exactly what it looks like. As you guys can see, the glue is completely dry. It just looks kind of gross to see all the gunk there. But that is pretty much what my lash looks like. Now I'm gonna move on to applying this lash, and then we're gonna move on to the face. Usually what I do when I'm done with my eyes, I have to color correct my under eye area because, girl, I honestly don't sleep. So my under eye area, within like the days, it gets even worse. So when I color correct, I use this peach corrector, and I'm just going to take this brush right here, and I'm just going to start correcting all of the dark pigmentation I have under my eyes. So right here. Alright, so I'll show you what the product looks like once it's sitting on the skin. Oh my god, that is so cute. How does that look so pretty? Like, it literally looks like lip gloss. It looks like lip gloss underneath the microscope. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and blend it out. I'm going to be using this brush right here, and I'm going to blend all of this out. Alright, once I have it blended out into the skin, that is what it looks like, and it seems like I have a little hair there. It's probably not a hair, it's probably a little fiber of something. But as you can tell, underneath the microscope, it doesn't even look like a bright orange color. It kind of just looks like when you top your lips with lip gloss. That's exactly what it looks like. It just looks glossy, but it actually helps you a lot to make your under eye area look so much brighter. Now we're gonna move on to foundation. For my foundation, I'm gonna show you guys first what my blender looks like under the microscope once it's clean. Okay, that's what it looks like. So after the first video that you guys watched, that I showed you guys what my sponge looks like under the microscope, a lot of you guys told me to use baby soap with water, warm water to be exact, and to just leave it soaking and then just rinse it off and then do it again. So ever since, I've been doing that, and I always check underneath the microscope. I'm like, okay, is this really working? And it looks like it's actually working, so it makes me feel so much better to know that now my Morphe blender is so much cleaner. So I'm going to be mixing my foundations. I'm going to be mixing the ColourPop, the Becca, and the Milani. Lately, it's been so hot here in Texas, and outside the sun is no joke, so I've been getting a tan, and the closest I get to my skin tone is by mixing these three together. So I'm gonna mix them together, and then I'm gonna show you guys what all the foundation looks like once it's on top of the blender. Okay, so since I do have my blender already damped, I'm going to just basically grab some of the foundation like that, and then I will show you guys what this looks like under the microscope. And if you have trypophobia, let me warn you, you should probably not look at this right now. Look at all the bubbles right there, and they're starting to explode. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see over here on this side. That gives me trypophobia. Oh my god, I want to scratch my head so bad. Look at that. That is what your foundation looks like once it's laying on your blender. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and put it on the face. Let's check back at the same little spot. That is what it looks like with foundation. You can see it's covering all of my hairs. It's sinking into my skin. It doesn't look very well blended because I still need to go and work the foundation into my skin. But that's what it looks like so far. Now I'm going to finish the rest of my face and I'll be back. Alright, so I have all of my foundation done. This is what the blender looks like once. Oh my god, I literally have trypophobia so bad. So when I see this, I literally want to scratch just my whole head. And that's all I'm going to show you because, oh my god, I am that one person that has trypophobia really bad, and I just can't look at that for a really long time. I'm going to use again my Maybelline concealer, and we're just going to go ahead and start applying it underneath the eye area. This is my favorite concealer. If you guys have never tried this concealer, make sure to go check it out. It's a dupe for the NARS concealer, and it's so much more affordable. I believe it's like $6-7. I seriously need to go restock on my makeup already. Since I do my makeup almost every day for the videos, I literally run out of makeup so fast. Alright, now we're gonna see what the concealer looks like. That's what concealer looks like. All those little bubbles are so funny looking. Like, I wonder why they do that, why that happens. I'm gonna take my blender and we're going to blend all of this out. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start cream contouring. This is the fun part. I wanna see what this looks like under the microscope. So I'm just gonna take my brush. We're going to apply it on our cheekbones. Alright, then I'm gonna take whatever's left. I'm going to apply it to my nose area. We wanna make that nose look a little bit more slimmer. Okay, so here you can see a little bit of the mix of the cream contour. You can see kind of like the brownish color, but it's definitely already starting to mix in and blend with the foundation. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to just go ahead and start blending this into the skin. We're gonna move on to the powder. I'm going to be using my Milani translucent powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and take the same blender we were using, and we're going to go ahead and start baking. Now baking, you do it because you want to brighten up your under eye area, and I always wonder what it looks like under a microscope when your powder is just sitting there. Now this is what the blender looks like with the powder. Oh honey, oh my god, this looks so gross. It looks so cakey, and it's like cracking through the sponge. Like you can't even see like the little holes of the sponge anymore compared to down here. Like the powder is completely just blocking everything. Okay, so I'm gonna set this underneath my eye area. Ooh, we got a little creasing going on. I'm gonna go in one more time to blend all this out. Okay, we're gonna press it into the skin, and I'm also going to be using some for my nose. Since I did cream contour it, this just helps my nose look a little bit more defined, and it's gonna make it look slimmer. All right, now I'm gonna continue to set the rest of my face, and I like to use my blender just because I feel like it works a little bit better. All right, now we're gonna see what the powder looks like underneath the microscope. Oh my god, I had never seen that. It looks like it's cracking. Now I'm going to just go ahead and take my brush, and we're gonna just press all of this into the skin. Alright guys, so I am completely done with the eyes. I did the drop shadow. The only thing we're missing is the inner corner, which is what makes the eyes pop a little bit more. So I'm going to be using my holographic highlighter palette that I have here. I'm going to be taking the middle shadow, but what I like to do is I like to spray my brush with my Fix Plus. Now we're going to move on to bronzer. Now the last time I showed you guys the bronzer up close, there was nothing really much to see. So I'm just going to go ahead and start contouring my face. Okay, so that's one side of my face contoured. Right here is where I applied it. Now you really can't tell much of a difference. Now we're going to move on with highlighter. This is my ColourPop highlighter. This highlighter is the best thing that I have ever tried. That is what it looks like right there. It looks really pretty. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab my brush, and we're gonna start highlighting. This is a cream highlight, but I feel like this, I like it so much better because I feel like it looks more like part of your skin. It doesn't look too fake. So then I just go ahead and start going in circles. That is what it looks like on the skin. Dang, it's like the more that I layer, the more cakey my face looks. That's crazy. Like, I'm just shocked how good it looks like in person versus like when you look under a microscope, you're like, dang girl, you crusty. But it looks really cute. The highlighter, I can never complain about highlight because it just looks like a disco ball. We're gonna move on to lips. So I'll show you what my lips look like. Oh my god. They're so nasty. Look at that. That right here is where it blends with the foundation. Let's look at the top one. Look at how the concealer gets in the ridges of your lips. Like, it just sits there. I'm going to grab a wipe, and I'm going to remove some of the foundation from my lip, and then I'm going to start applying the lipstick. Alright, so for my lips, I am using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Lip Liner. This one's in 205 Caramel Nude. These are the new lip liners the CoverGirl just came out with, and girl, they're so buttery and creamy. So this has been my favorite lip liner so far. I've been playing with it for about 4 days, and I absolutely love it. Now for lips, I'm going to be using my Dose of Colors lipstick in Truffle. If you have not purchased this, please go ahead, pause this video, and go buy it. It is literally the best lipstick you will ever buy. I know their lipsticks are kind of like pricey, $18, but it is so worth it. So I'm just gonna apply this on my lips. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. That is what it looks like. As you can see, at first it looks really pretty versus compared to the last time I showed you guys what my lips looked like. It already started to like a little bit wear off, and some of the lipstick was already like halfway down my lip. Now versus right now, they still look a little bit kind of like crusty, but not too much. I feel like they look so much better versus like a lipstick that you've already worn for like 4 hours. So now we're gonna go ahead and use my setting spray, and we're gonna set the entire face. You know what I need to go do? I need to go to the dollar store and buy me one of those little fans that you just like whip out and you just do this. That's exactly what I need because I struggle so much. I literally have to get like a palette, one of these, and start fanning my face because then it would take forever for my setting spray to dry. Alright, now setting spray is supposed to help you for your face to look a little bit more dewy and for everything to blend very well together. So we're about to see if that is true. I'm going to look with a microscope to see if my skin looks any better, if it looks less dry, if it looks less cracky. So here we go. So it definitely still looks like very cracky. I can still see all the fine lines in my face, definitely. Especially down here in this area. I feel like in this, where my mouth area is, I feel like my skin is extra dry and I always need to moisturize a little bit more compared to the rest of my face. As you can see, setting spray kind of works. I know definitely makes your face feel so much better because when you've been wearing makeup for 5 hours, you feel like, oh my god, like your face is melting. So I know when I spray this, my face feels like so much better and I feel like brand spanking new. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I showed you what your face looks like before makeup, in the process of makeup, and then once you're done with your makeup. Please let me know if you guys want more microscope videos, or just please let me know, like, Pita, stop it, we've had enough. And don't forget that I am giving away a pair of Lilly lashes. It is super duper easy. All you have to do is like this video, share this video, and go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this video. I will be announcing the winners on my Instagram story, so please make sure to go follow me on my Instagram. It's gonna be linked down below, or you can just go ahead and search out Makeupbypita and it should pop up. Also, thank you so much for all of those of you guys that went to my Spanish channel and checked out my microscope video that I did in Spanish. So if I have any Spanish speakers, or if you guys want to share with your moms, abuelitas, tias, make sure to go check out my Spanish channel. It's gonna be linked down below as well. Again, I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the love and all the support. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye my loves. Make sure you're subscribed so you can watch all of my videos, and if you want to keep on watching more and more videos, make sure to check out yesterday's video. You are not going to want to miss it. It's amazing. Also, if you want to get to know me a little bit better, make sure to subscribe to that vlogging channel right there. And if you can't get enough of me, here is my Spanish channel, so you can go ahead and subscribe. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.